What's good, YouTube? It's your boy RucciTakeProfit, and I'm back with another video. In today's video, I'm gonna be going through my story of how I pretty much learned how to trade. So I've been trading for about 3 years. It just hit 3 years in October, but I want to take y'all back to when I first learned about trading, period. So I had just turned 18. I just graduated high school. I was born and raised Austin, Texas. So anybody from that city, what's up? I went to LBJ, early college, high school. It was in the Northeast, pretty much. Yeah, it was in the Northeast. You could say it's in that area, but it's more like just the East Side, really. But yeah, man, I had just graduated high school. You know what I'm saying? I told myself I'm gonna either give myself 4 years in college or 4 years to get rich, because honestly, I didn't want to really go to college because I just didn't really feel it in my spirit to do so. I was smart. I was top 10% in my class, but that's none of the less. Let's just get to the important part, which is trading. So it was October 2021 when I was just on Snapchat at the time, and I just seen this lady like posting like she was making money off of her phone, and it was just like weird because I was just like, bro, you can make how much off of your phone? And it kind of just blew my mind. At that time, I was streaming on Twitch. I was gaming a whole bunch. I was doing live streams on GTA RP. Shout out to my gamers out there. If y'all know what GTA RP was, that was my thing. But I was like, yo, I was trying to make money online with that, which I was, but it was nothing compared to what I could make in trading. So I slid up in her DM and I'm just like, yo, what is this? And she told me, oh, this is trading. If you want to get more into it, it's a way you can make money online. I'd love to get on a call with you and my, at that time, her mentor. So it was her and her mentor, right? So I was like, all right, bet, I want to get on a call ASAP. Like, man, I grabbed pieces of paper, I grabbed pens. It was crazy. Like, this was me fresh out of high school. You know what I'm saying? I was working a job at that time. You know, I was doing like daytime in a grocery store, you know, pulling carts and stuff like that. So I was just like, man, I need something to like get me away from, you know, just doing like working a job during the day and streaming, because I needed more income at some point. At that time, I was still living with my mom. I was just like, still, yo, I want to know how to get this money for real. And like her mentor was like this 6-figure trader. Like, he made over $100,000. So it had me super enticing. So I was like, yeah, let's just go for it. So I hopped on a call with them, and I was on a Zoom with them, and they was pretty much like telling me about how trading works. And they signed me up for this thing called IML Academy. Now, I'm pretty sure by now you know what IML Academy is. It's pretty much a big ass pyramid scheme. But we'll get into that later. Pretty much, I was on a call with them, and you know, I'm talking to the guy. He's in this tall ass penthouse down there, like a mansion, but like in the sky. And you know, I'm actually having a conversation with somebody. I'm like, yo, they're making hella bread. And what he was, it wasn't all trading, of course. But so yeah, we had that conversation. I'm writing down notes, and they was just telling me, yo, like, you really want to get started, you know what I'm saying? Here's the fee, here's what you're gonna be paying a month, but I promise you, you're gonna make this money back literally in the next 2 weeks. And I was like, you know what, bet. But I was paying $365 a month to be an IML, right? So nonetheless, boom, I signed up. I was like, forget it, man. I'm going hard, because like, yo, if I gotta spend $300 a month, but you saying I can make it back in 2 weeks, I'm like, oh shit, I don't care to do it. I'm in. I'm finna make this money back. Let's get it, let's go. So once we got in there, they tell you, download MT4, you know, sign up with Hugo's Way, put $100 in there, put $200 in there, and join these calls every morning. And we're gonna go over these indicators, and these indicators are gonna help you make money. And I was like, all right, bet. Had me put some money in Hugo's Way, had me put some money in IQ Cent, which was like more like options, I think, where you just kind of like press a button, and within 30 seconds, if you're right or wrong, it'll pretty much like be that, right? You'll make your money. So I put $100 in a Hugo's Way account, man. I come in the chat the first morning after that, and bro, I dead ass made $100 on top of my 100. I was like, yo, let's get it, let's go. I just made $100 my first day of trading, right? And so, bro, I was clueless, bro. I'm like, okay, so I got all these pairs, right? They're all doing different things, right? And they're all calling signals out for all types. So I'm going to this chart, buying, this chart, selling, right? So I'm like, okay, this shit's lit, bro. And I made $100 my first day, right? Beginner's luck. So I'm like, man, I can do this shit on my own. So then the days after that, it was more indicators. And I'm just like, all right, so this is how it is. It's just simply getting indicators, hopping in the trade and seeing what happens. But I tell you, the day after, I lost all that 200. Like, I lost the 100 I put in, the 100 that I made, I lost it all the next day. And I'm just like, well, what the hell? I had no more money left. Oh, you can use a demo account, you know? Try to practice a little more, you know what I'm saying? So I was doing that. And then, you know, they was telling me like, yo, if you want to make it to where you don't want to have to pay no more money, you can recruit people. And I was like, really? It was like, yeah, bro, you don't got to pay $360 a month. You're crazy. All you gotta do is recruit 2 people, and then everybody after that, you're gonna actually start making money every month. I'm like, really? It's like, bro, yes, bro. So I'm like, cool, but how the hell am I gonna like be a mentor to somebody when I don't even know what I'm doing? I don't know what I'm doing. And so it started questioning, like I started questioning everybody around me. I'm like, yo, how much you pay? And like, they're like, yeah, I pay like 100 something. I got like one person up under me, but I just give them to such and such, and then, you know. So I'm like, oh, that's how they play in this shit, because the person that got me on, you know what I'm saying, they mentored, and they was just telling me to like recruit people. So I'm like, okay, but where do I actually learn how to trade? Like, I got these calls, and it's all indicator based. So bro, I kid you not, I was like, I'm not finna like be a mentor to somebody. I'm trying to learn myself. I really want to know how to trade. I really want to know the skill. And so, bro, I kid you not, like after that second month, I was gone. I was at an IML, right? So boom, it was just like that. So within like probably 2 months after that, I was still like in the midst of trying to figure stuff out. I started watching Swaggy C. I started watching Q Banks. I started watching, you know, all the household names when it comes to trading. And so, bro, I was just doing strategy after strategy at that point. I'm trying Fibonacci. I'm trying, you know, EMA, break and retest. I'm trying a lot of different strategies, but nothing's really working. Cause now I'm still, mind you, I still got hella pairs to trade from. Still trading Euro USD, GBP USD. I'm literally going all, I'm a lost cannon, right? But pretty much everybody from IML that I was under, they weren't even in IML no more either, right? So I was just like, bro, this is one big old pyramid scheme. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody's learning how to teach you how to trade for real. So I knew I had to get up out of there, right? And so after that, I had learned about indices. I learned about, you know, the NASDAQ, you know, or NAS 100 as we call it. That's you know, that's what I trade today. I'm a NAS baby. That's what I say. I'm a NAS baby. But yeah, indices, the US 30, gold, you know, all that good stuff. So yeah, pretty much I started trading that. And it was a method that this guy used where he was super scalping, right? So he's scalping like, bro, I'm telling you, he's taking like 15, 20 trades a day, and he's coming out like $10,000-$20,000 a day. So I started following that trend, that strategy. And it taught me a lot about how NAS moves like within the 5-minute time frame. And so it was pretty cool. But it just was too volatile and it didn't really make sense for the long term. But I was able to see some success with it. But when I tell you, like, literally, he was getting 2 or 3 entries at the same time on this 1 5-minute candle. It was pretty genius, but it wasn't a strategy I was gonna hold long term, but it was something that I use, you know, like in the future, right? But yeah, pretty much once I came across, hold on y'all, it's a damn ant in this bitch. Yeah, it was a big ass fire ant in this motherfucker. Back to the video. Okay, so where was I at? Pretty much I was doing this strategy where I was pretty much getting like, I was making some good money, right? But it was all demo. Every new strategy I was trying was demo, right? I wasn't putting no money in. I really didn't have much to put in, but I was putting in like 300 here, losing it, 500, losing it. I'm going through the struggles of, any trader would in his first year of learning how to trade, bro. So pretty much, once I got to like my second year, after I had that situation with like the IML stuff, that's when, the indices came in my second year. I'm learning about the NAS 100. I'm learning about how the 5-minute works in tandem, right? Then I was like, this is too volatile. I need something a little more calm. So then that's when I joined Swaggy C's mentorship. And I think that was like, 2022, almost 2023. And that's when I ran into his big, he had like this trading lab where he had other mentors on there, right? And so I was on there and I was able to just kind of sit back and see like all these different traders trading all these different instruments and things in that nature. And I came across Mercy. Now Mercy, she was trading the NAS 100 like in an ICT style, order blocks, fell in a swing, like fair value gaps, right? Sell stop liquidity, buy stop liquidity. And at that moment, that was the strategy I knew I was gonna go with. Shout out to Have Mercy Trades. Make sure y'all follow her on Instagram. So I had joined her group, right? Or I was following her in the live trading lab and then she had left, right? So I was like, yo, where does she go? I'm not trying to trade no more forex pairs. I'm done with them, right? And this is 2023. This is like pretty much starting my second year, like my third year of like learning, pretty much. And so I literally have been following Mercy for the past year and a half now, learning her strategy on how to just trade, the NASDAQ, and now it's her baby, right? So that's how I ended up becoming a Nas baby. And so her strategy was where I really started to see like a level of profitability and like consistency. And so I just stuck with it. And that's pretty much the strategy that kind of led me to my own strategy pretty much not that far after. So probably about a year of her strategy, I was like, I like it, I love it. This is like where I'm gonna build from, right? And I was using techniques from the scalper that was scalping 5-minute, like spamming 5-minute NASDAQ, like trades. It's a strategy I'll show y'all in another video, but it's a pretty good chance to knowing which direction the market wants to go once you throw with other confluences, right? So once I put those two together, I kind of created my own strategy from Mercy's base strategy combined with another strategy from a scalper. But it wasn't a strategy from the scalper, it was more so kind of knowing how the candle's gonna move within a 15-minute time range, right? So at this point, I'm getting like really comfortable. I'm really doing demos. I'm not really putting in money at this time because, around this time I was getting ready to move out my mom's crib, so I had to start paying bills and stuff like that. So I really didn't have money to just throw on a live account. So everything has just been demo, and doing all these prop firms, because I was doing tons of prop firms when I was learning from Swaggy C and during that time frame. So pretty much after all the live account stuff, probably after like 2 years, everything from there has just been prop firm challenges, passing, failing. You know what I'm saying? But to this day, I have not passed a challenge or got like a prop firm payout or anything like that. And so that's where I kind of just led into this journey of, I want to start documenting myself in this journey, right? But back to the story. So pretty much after Mercy, after being in there for about like a year and 2 months, it was just this thing where like my mind kind of trying to do its own thing. I was trying to do its own thing, but at the same time, I'm like in the call with her while she's doing her thing. And like, we kind of have like, we trade the same, but like different. Like I have things that probably help my psychology better than like her way, which is totally fine, right? Because in trading, I really do believe in order for you to be successful, you need to have your own way. Like there's no way you can trade just like Q Banks and like do the same entry, the same exit, and feel the same way about the trade that Q Banks does. That's just not gonna happen. So Mercy was like the base for me because she's faith-based. She's like, she uses her spirit to help her with her trades, and I really resonated with that, right? But it still doesn't change the fact that I can't trade just like she can, because we have different thoughts about it. Some days I was seeing myself win when she would like lose a trade. Some days I would lose and some days she'll win, but it's okay because it's like I have my strategy and she has hers. She sees it one way, I might see it another way. And so I was getting really conflicted with my trades. I was losing trades trying to like believe in my analysis, then believe in hers, and then take hers, and then take a loss, and then get mad. And like I would play blame game, right? And like you're not supposed to do that, right? You're responsible for the trades you take. You're responsible for your entries, your exits, your stop loss, all of that good stuff, right? So that's probably when I transitioned, and that kind of leads me to now, where I'm kind of like, I have my own strategy, but it's based off of what Mercy has taught me, but I just got my own spin and own twist on it. So that's pretty much my trading journey, just really sped up. But it's been a lot of like learning, it's been a lot of failure, a ton of failure, right? But it's a slow game for me on my end, but I know once I get it right, I'm never gonna lose the skill, and that's what I'm so thankful for. I know in the back of my head, once I get it down, it's up from there, because I'm gonna never fall backwards. You understand what I'm saying? And so it was more so learning. It was learning the strategy, and then once you got your strategy, now you have to build data. And building data, building consistency, it takes time. So I'm pretty much in the data phase. I have literally a year of data on different strategies, but like a year of data on this base strategy from Mercy. And then I have probably about 6 to 7 months of data from when I ventured off on my own and kind of just put my own twist on it. And so from there, once I go back and just kind of back test everything, honestly, like that's where things kind of will turn for me. So I'm in the process of all that, but that is pretty much the story on how I've learned how to trade, like my journey from start to where I am now. So now moving on to the future, I plan to just continue with my strategy that I've come up with on my own, and continue to build from there, and kind of give pointers, and pretty much give you guys the most simple, slightly sophisticated strategy, but once you put it all together, I'm telling you, it change everything and how you see the market. But if you made it to this part of the video, man, comment below Rucci Gang. Comment down on Rucci Gang if you made it to this part of the video. But I appreciate y'all stopping by for this video, man. I got more videos on the way. I'm just kind of going in a row right now, so y'all stay tuned. I appreciate y'all joining and watching the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, go follow the Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Stay posted. I'm gonna be putting stuff on my Instagram once I pass my first funded account. So I'm gonna keep going on my journey with you guys. It's funny because I tried to record a video today, trying to trade live and recording it, and that shit's way harder than what it looks like. I literally like was not in the right state of mind doing it at all. So it was pretty funny. I don't think I kept the footage from it, but if I did, I might make that a separate video on telling you how to not do something when it comes to trading, because that's also important. But nonetheless, I appreciate y'all stopping by. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. As I always say, keep God first, keep grinding and growing, and until next time, peace.